Cantarella went inside to prepare that antidote. She should be finished now. Time to find her.
This is the family antidote, made to suppress Leviathan's spiritual corruption. Take it now. As long as we can identify the problem, there's a way to fight back. You carry the Sentinel's power within you. That's keeping the corruption at bay for now. What's left are the hallucinations and whispers. I've learned about Leviathan's current state from Galbrenna. The Thessalias have resisted the Threnodian for a century. Its whispers aren't undefeatable. We will defeat it.
Leviathan needs a harbinger with enough influence to spread its gospel. You're the laureate of Raguna and the hero of heroes in Septimont. That's more than enough to be its first choice. Your path overlaps with Avidius. The Tidespawn are shaped by the Harbinger's thoughts and memories. Neither the Thundering Mephis nor the Phalian Beringal are native to Rinasita. So...
You once said the Harbinger had to be corrupted by the Dark Tide. But I still don't show any signs of corruption.
I suspect the one corrupted might not be you.
The Dark Tide, huh? I ate some back at the hunting grounds. It tasted kind of funky. It made me super sleepy. Ever since then, I've been having the weirdest nightmares.
Abby does carry the Dark Tide's frequency.
Abby must have absorbed many other frequencies. So while the Dark Tide's frequency lay in wait, it was masked by the others. It makes sense. You two share life and energy. As the primary in this bond, your frequency has been overriding Abby's. Leviathan planned for this.
Rover? Did I do something wrong?
We made a call when it mattered. I asked you to absorb the Dark Tide. We couldn't have known what it would become. You didn't do anything wrong.
I see. Well, I can go hungry, if I have to. But you better not get hurt.
The real threat is Leviathan. If we want to end this for good, we kill it and destroy its paradise.
From what I know, Leviathan manifests its kingdom by flooding Rinasita with the Dark Tide. That's how it turns the real world into the journeying paradise. But we've already secured Raguna and Septimont. The Fabricatorium and the hunting grounds are both stabilized. So why is this paradise still there?
Everything you've done has slowed down or maybe even sealed off some of its pathways. That's why Leviathan is resorting to its final plan. This so-called divinity is more devious than humanity realizes. The paradise you saw is not of this world. It stands within the Dark Tide. Matriarch of Physalia, you have guarded this truth for over a century. Now, we need your insight.
I couldn't see the truth until the Threnodian's whispers finally quieted. Only then did those ancient records, once twisted beyond recognition, begin to make sense again. Leviathan was born from the shadows in our hearts, from our longing to connect and belong. It took the shape of a sea creature, because nothing frightens us more than the deep. It used faith to spread a spiritual plague. All the while, it has been feeding on our pains, fear, despair, sorrow. Our ancestors believed Leviathan survived by absorbing these emotions. Little by little, it burrowed into Renacita's collective unconscious. They said the dark tide is that subconscious made real, an ocean of shared trauma. That's why they called Leviathan the Master of the Deep.
I heard them. All those voices.
The stronger the conflict, that's why the playwright kept forcing Renacita into conflict. Every tragedy. The end times are drawing near. The Ragunesi cling to... Leviathan may have drawn from these subconscious beliefs, aligning with those desires to fabricate a false future.
If that's true, once the people's belief in the end times reaches its zenith,
its power of assimilation will grow stronger, until the line between imagination and reality vanishes. The journeying paradise will descend upon the world just as before. When it does, every soul in Renacita will be unified under its control. No thoughts, no will, just blind devotion. No different from the Tidespawn. You saw it in the illusion. It cast aside the Sentinel's form and took on Cartetias. That means the first step in her plan is complete. Leviathan is still watching the real world. Because of the mark of the Dark Tide, it can read your thoughts. So for now, we can't share the full plan with you. But you must have sensed it by now. Your connection with Renacita runs deeper than I, or even you, ever imagined. You're not just the harbinger of despair. You've become a vessel of Renacita's hope. So go. Gather every last flicker of it. This is a hunt, yes. But it's also more than that. It's a war of spirit. Of light against shadow. Hope against despair. To take Leviathan down, our belief has to be unshakable. If there's doubt in your heart, then stop. A new path won't for now, before the bell, just like the playwright.
Keep moving! Stay in line and follow instructions. No dawdling. I promise, we will return soon. Well, well. Is that you, Unwritten One? So you did decide to grace us after all. Thought maybe you'd forgotten about us. Did you come straight from Raguna?
I did. Has it begun here, too? I see you're starting evacuations.
An unannounced high tide. That term doesn't even begin to cover it. No signs, no patterns. The dark tides... It doesn't make sense. The Earthrend Wedge is still holding back the dark tide at its depths. At any rate, Augustus... As for me, I'm helping out here. Someone has to stop the panic from turning into a stampede.
It's not just Septimont. Raguna has been hit too.
I see. Raguna too. And Ovidius. He never bent the knee, never played by the rules. Why is it that fate always strikes hardest at those who dare to defy it? I'm just a helpful, ordinary person now, helping the temple with the evacuation. No more restraints from the Tetragon, no prophecies. I admit, I've never felt freer. It's just... The last prophecy ended with, the dark tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. After that, nothing. And with this abnormal dark tide behavior, people are starting to fear the end is upon us. Nice thought. If only more people shared your hope. But in the face of something this vast... Aquila, any word? The dark tide has been spotted at the Three Heroes' Crest. Bad. It's the highest point in the Sanguis Plateaus, well beyond the Blight Cloud's reach. The dark tide has never touched it before. They call it the Three Heroes' Crest for the three heroes of heroes who once stood there. Many believe their blessing has kept it one of the few sacred places the dark tide cannot reach. If even that place isn't safe, we need to see it with our own eyes. But Septimont still needs us too.
Worry not, Honored One. We may lack your strength. We were born. We're counting on you, Honored One.
I hate to admit it, but the current Senate's grown a backbone. Come on, Rover. Let's find her.
Traces of the dark tide are everywhere.
The tide spawn always shows up where, even though the Don't wear that. There! The three. Let's pick up the pace.
Look! It's Rover! The old...
My fellow warrior, you came! Feels like just yesterday we were fighting side by side in the Colosseum. And now look at you, hero.
Rover, your arrival is appreciated.
Oh, let me introduce you. Augusta, this is...
You know. We know each other.
A lot happened while you were off adventuring. You missed some fun.
It is strange. From the moment we met, it felt like we were cut from the same cloth. Like we'd known each other before. She might seem unmoored, but when the storm hits, she holds fast.
All right then, Augusta. What's the situation?
Theoretically, the dark tide flows here from the blight cloud above the plateaus. High tides have always followed its movements. But this time, nothing. No blight cloud anomalies. No frequency fluctuations near the Three Heroes crest. We always knew the Earthrend Wedge was a stopgap as we continued. We repelled the first wave. Have you discovered anything?
What? But... I thought the Sovereign's death would sever the root...
The Fraxidos.
Your Excellency, another outbreak.
Leviathan won't spare us any time to breathe. It's been too long since we stood shoulder to shoulder in battle. Warriors! The battle horns sound once again! Let those who defy Septimont tremble at our fury and fall before our valor!
Tide spawn dead ahead! Let's cut them down in one clean sweep! It's always a blast fighting beside you, my fellow warrior.
Another horde inbound. They're not letting up.
They're heading straight for the Anchor Obelisk.
We will stop them.
One with the sound. Finale, rend this slumber. One with the sound. Down with the curtain. With style and grace. No one's high. Diego. Is that all? You dare test me? The insolence. Well, at my... Taste my resolve.
Is it just me, or have they slowed down a little?
Your Excellency, the target's in the remaining Anchor Obelisk now.
But the gladiators guarding them. They haven't recovered from the last wave.
Leave them to me.
We split up and reinforce the rest. Stay sharp. Diego, begin.
None shall whisper.
sound.
Last chance.
Bad timing. One is the sound. Nowhere to hide.
How is the situation there?
Just cleaned them up.
We've cleared our sector 2. Regrouping now.
More tide spawn at the southwest base point!
Ugh, trying to wear us down one flank at a time, huh? They're closing in on the obelisks on our side.
Wait. Something's off. They're striking at weak spots in the formation. Since when did they fight with strategy?
Leviathan. It's directing them. It saw we were spread too thin, and scattered their assault on purpose.
The north flank! Hold the obelisks at all costs!
If I release this attack, the whole obelisk array may fall. It's testing me, seeing if I'll trade lives for victory.
So, this is where we're needed, right? Time to help reclaim those obelisks. The north flank's ours. Let's give them a grand show!
The Montellis greet you. We will secure this cell.
The poison Leviathan leaves behind. Allow the Thessalians to cleanse it.
Phew! Made it this time! I've got this side covered.
By the name of Imperator, we'll protect the obelisks here.
Let's deal with the mess first. Plenty of time to catch up after.
One obelisk remains on the northeast.
I'll take that one.
You have my thanks, heroes from afar. May your names be etched in eternity. This battle is not over yet. Let's end this together!
I never thought I'd see the day. Fighting side by side with the Order of the Deep. Onward, comrades! We're not about to shake Septimos now!
I've heard of the Montelli-centric constructs, but seeing that kind of firepower up close is truly nice.
Maybe the sea is all as monstrous as they say. She's a
absorbing the tide spawn. What kind of power is that?
Entertain nightmare. Break asunder. Fate in my mark. Answer my call. Future. Reach fate. Fight by my side. In control.
What is that in the center? An opening. Something inside is sending them frequencies to recover.
The tide spawn is still hiding in there, ready to strike again. Damn it! There's no end to this.
We won't last much longer at this rate.
The entrance is open. Now's the time.
What are you doing?
What I always planned to do. Hunt the Trenodian. The moment I jump into the dark tide, the tide spawn will retreat to defend. That's when you seal the anti-corrosion ward. Trap them in one stroke.
Jump into the dark tide. Are you out of your minds?
More precisely, into the journeying paradise. The suffocating despair you see. It's a gateway, and Leviathan's sanctuary.
You're saying Leviathan built the paradise inside the dark tide?
That grand city you glimpsed within it, it wasn't a hallucination. It was real. Paradise's first form. Everything it plotted fell apart. With no other choice, it began spreading the gospel of its paradise by force. And that gives us a chance to kill it. Right now, it's trying to break the Earthrend Wedge's seal and drown all of Rinasita in the dark tide. But that's not its true goal. It feeds on our terror, on despairing frequencies. That's what fuels its rebirth and its paradise. We must strike at the root. Kill Leviathan. Tear down the paradise it's built. If not, it will descend upon Rinasita, just as it did here, at the Three Heroes' Crest.
The paradise won't fall unless we can reach it. How exactly do we do that?
The living can only enter the journeying paradise once they've been corrupted by the dark tide. Even then, one of you must go in first to open the way for the rest. Inside, there's a spatial anomaly. Whoever goes first. Augusta, you buried the waystone yourself, but it's been corrupted. Only the Sentinel's power can purify it. Take it. Leviathan's eye is still on this place, so I'll say no more. I trust you'll understand what's left unsaid. Once I'm inside, I'll draw its attention. That'll buy you enough time to prepare. Good. All locked and loaded. Now, if you'll excuse me, someone's got to teach the Dark Tide some manners.
Huh? No! Hold on now!
And you, Rover. If your resolve is true, be ready. When the time comes, I'll guide you to paradise. See you all in hell.
The tide spawn are retreating to the center. They're all inside the ward's perimeter. Augusta!
Now activate the anchor obelisks!
We did it. But what good is that? She just rattles on, doesn't even check if anyone's really listening, and then dives headfirst into the dark tide.
The journeying paradise lies within the dark tide. I do not think she was lying. That grand city she spoke of, I saw it myself. Rover, we've set up camp near the Three Heroes Crest to keep watch. Let's head back and rest for now. There must be a way forward. Once we're back, we'll gather all of Raguna's heroes and plan our next move together. The nature of the dark tide and Leviathan. Huh. I see where we are now.
Rover, you're here.
Regarding that, I think it's best you hear from them directly.
Loud and clear, Rover? So, all available bloom bearers have arrived in Renacida. We're standing guard at Averado Vault, and Booling is already en route to reinforce Septimont. When the Thrunodian blindsided us in Jinzhou, we ate some dust. But this time, the Black Shores will show the world who we really are. We've already synced intel with Raguna, and time's short, so I'll make this a quickie. We've drawn some key conclusions about the Thrunodian in Renacida. The Thrunodian is a shadow of civilization, formless and immortal. According to Imperator's judgment, it can't be erased entirely, only shackled. But the one you're about to face is different. The Fraxidus used the Thrunodian's gem to resurrect him, and that created a crack in the shell. Tethys believes that with Imperator's power, you might be able to split the gem from the Thrunodian and stop Leviathan from fully reviving. If you can extract the gem, Tethys can tap into a Sonoros infinite expansion to lock that thing down for good. One more thing. Back in Jinzhou, Abby proved capable of absorbing Threnodian's frequencies. This means, in theory, it could act as a temporary host for the gem. But know this, the Threnodian Leviathan is rooted deeply in the minds and souls of Renicida's people. Only they can truly face it. At Raguna's request, we've teleported some of our strongest resonators to reinforce the front lines on Three Heroes Crest. So, leave the civilians to us. We'll keep them safe. As for combat power, I called in some insurance. Never hurts to play it safe. Don't worry, we...
Where you go? Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers!
So you don't have to...
Unleash the fans.
In any case, you just focus on driving your blade straight into Leviathan's heart. We'll be Renicida's last line of defense. And we'll be right here, waiting for your safe return.
If not for the Black Shore's aid, we would not have arrived so swiftly, or with such peace of mind. This disaster has swept across all of Renicida. We Raganese won't cower behind Septimon's walls, nor will we sit idle while the dark tide ravages your lands. Septimont has long stood as the vanguard against the tide spawn. This is your battleground. We'll follow your lead, Your Excellency. Just say the word.
Thank you for your trust. Though Septimont and Raguna have drifted apart over the years, in the face of such calamity, we stand together as one for Renacita. There is no need for formality between us. Leviathan is the source of this chaos. If the Black Shore's plan can truly seal it away, then perhaps the storm it unleashed may yet be stilled.
That Discord Slayer spoke of a connection between the Wastestones. She must have meant the Anchor Stone's ability to resonate and link with another. If there's another Anchor Stone inside the Dark Tide, that connection could open up a path for us.
When the dark tide swallowed me, I did leave an anchor stone behind, but... how did you know that?
Not important right now. The real issue is that the anchor has been heavily corroded. To reactivate it, we'll need to purify it using the Sentinel's power.
Even if we take another anchor stone with us, its power alone won't be enough to pierce the spatial anomaly inside the dark tide and open up a path.
You'll need this. A dying martyr entrusted it to me.
The first relic, infused with Imperator's pure original power. That light once drove back the darkness across Renacita.
Most of its strength was spent purging the dark tide beneath Raguna. What's left can only shield one person.
And someone will need to carry it in first, to reach the anchor stone and reactivate it. I'll do it. As a captain, navigating through uncharted waters is second nature.
I'll go.
I know how to resist the Dark Tide's corruption.
The Phasalia family potion grants resistance, and I've endured its whispers for long enough. I know its tactics. Let me face this.
We don't even know where this anchor stone is. Finding it may take time, and your potion might wear off before you reach it. But I still carry the Sentinel's power. I can hold out longer than anyone. I have to be the one.
This relic holds all that Primus once felt. His fury, sorrow, obsession, and resolve. I see that same resolve in you. Take it.
Lady Cantarella, how many of your family's potions remain?
You're asking if I can brew enough to carry all of us into the journeying paradise. If we're ready to face Leviathan.
So, once that anchor stone is activated, the path should be clear, right? Great! Then would you do us the honor, brilliant Lady of Potions, and get us there?
Rover, this is Rinasita's fight. It is neither your duty to shoulder it alone, nor our desire to see you do so. We will not have you face the Thronodian alone. If facing Leviathan means being corrupted by the Dark Tide, then so be it.
The priestesses foresaw this. The Dark Tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. If that is our fate, we must meet it head-on.
I'll go first. I'll enter the Dark Tide, activate the Anchor Stone's connections, and hold the path open for the rest of you.
Meanwhile, we'll hold the line at the Three Heroes Crest. The Tidespawn aren't the only threat.
That visitor from Huang. He must know something about Fenrico. If the lantern came from the Fabricatorium, then what's happening?
You're here. Harbinger of the Dark Tide.
Who are you? How do you know about this?
Choyan. The capital sent me to retrieve a fugitive and gather intel on the Threnodian's resonator. I came searching for Raguna's Blessed Maiden. Instead, I found the Primus. He was tied to the Threnodian, knew the truths of it all. But the Dark Tide silenced him. In his final moments, he passed this lantern to me. Said it was meant for you.
So he's...
His ambitions and his crimes were buried in blood. But he paid the price. Gave his life to drive back the Dark Tide beneath Raguna's seas. That's how the relic reached your hands. Think no more on it. Think only of what's ahead. Death is a cheap way to pay for transgressions. He knew it wouldn't be enough. Listen. Every harbinger of the Dark Tide, Fenrico, Mia, the rest, they all met the same end. Death.
I accepted this long ago.
You've already been touched by the Dark Tide. Even the—
That's why we're not arguing over who goes in first.
You've been resisting the Threnodians' corruption this whole time. You're prepared to...
You've traveled so far just to honor a dying stranger's...
The Dark Tide rejects. I'll do what I can. I'll hold the line here. When you're truly prepared to die.
I never act with sacrifice as a given. Not even my own.
One last thing. The magistrate, the people you helped, farewell.
Anyway, let's focus. Like Yuno said, if we do what we did back in the Chaos, we can anchor to Galbrenna and find her. Let me remember. Yeah! Galbrenna's always like... whoosh, she's there, and then whoosh, she's gone. Doesn't really say much either.
In life, chaos. In death, silence. A stillness veils the teeming multitudes. Glory is washed clean in suffering's tide. The hesitant shall not return.
It's that creepy guy again.
Little lamb, surely you...
Then we'll just...
Leviathan, this place is no... But behold, Leviathan. Yet the mask is flawed. The paradise is incomplete. These twin worlds bleed into one another to create spatial anomalies. Countless souls caught between light and shadow. Adrift without rudder or self. Lured by false hope. They stumble into its waiting arms. Not yet. Save its light. I will guide you. Walk with me through this wasteland. If you will hear despair's... We share an enemy. We need you. plan is bold, but an unwanted frequency has mingled into the dark tide. I know not who it is. This path will prove less smooth than she hoped. But for now, come, little. The flow of time here is slower than in your world. We have plenty of it. Be patient, little lamb. I shall keep watch over the outside. Speaking with you through the mark of the dark tide saves me considerable energy.
Is that Galbrenna up ahead?
I won.
Did you see that?
She'll be a force to be timid. What did you...
My power?
Born with...
I know.
Are you?
No. They... Why? Why?
For those who cannot stomach defeat, even sincerity tastes of cruelty. Fate is never...
So she is from Septimont. Her resonance a bit...
The curse had she...
You claim to...
Over to... And I... She carved a path through this underworld for you. But the true danger does not lie in shadow. It hides in the night. Leviathan toils in... I was right about you. Beneath that calm shell beats a heart that burns for battle. Perhaps you have once touched...
Because you could...
You...
The traces end here.
Leviathan, the scent, use it. Good. If resistance comes, let that power be your blade. A journey into the abyss allows no return. It is a path ordained. To rise, one must first learn to fall. So it was for her. She how it shall not to claim
It's...
thy...
So I can... True...
The flames! She's Galbrenna! The flame demon!
Time is running out.
Disguise as Galbrenna. Use their fear to drive them out. But alas, this time, the true Galbrenna had come. So long as hatred burns, such frequencies shall nurture her rebirth. Run, as you always do.
Chimera, give me your devouring power. If I can consume her, I can end her rebirth.
You dare bargain with me?
This is a threat. Without me, you die too.
You would not dare.
Hunt with me, or die with me. Your choice.
You know the cost.
Then before that, I'll tame you. But for now, that undying demon will fall beneath my blade! This name is now mine.
To wield this cursed fire with sanity, you will suffer considerable pain. Is it worth it?
Let's go. The hunt continues.
To consume that flame demon.
You came.
Hope I'm not too late.
Not too late, not too early. Right on time. One side each. Guardian of the Dark Tide, Immortal. We meet again. I tried to clear the path for you, but that thing got in my way.
You handled all the monsters along the way by yourself?
More or less. Too many roads led here, and I couldn't be sure. One last thing.
You didn't have to go so far, Discord Slayer. Take what's left of me. This flicker of a soul won't last much longer anyway.
Just hang in there. I'll find a way to save your frequency.
You don't have to carry it all yourself. Sometimes, it's okay to lean on someone else.
Thank you.
Human frequencies dull the pain of absorption. Why not let them serve a purpose? Burn them before they turn.
I did it because I wanted to. Not everything needs a reason.
Ha!
Your time's up. Crawl back to where you belong.
Looks like you've got him on a leash.
Taming him isn't the hard...
Do not mistake this for triumph, Gallant Redder. This battle will not end until one of us is dead.
Really? I think Abby is a lot cuter. That power you used, was it the Sentinel's power of separation? And that incredible little one. No wonder Cartetia had the nerve. Even here, the Paradise's frequency isn't stable, which means Leviathan hasn't completely seized control.
You bear the Dark Tide's power, but you are no Harbinger.
Good. We can avoid a lengthy explanation. If you're... It was meant to remain restrained by the Sentinel, but I feel it's stirring again. I followed its frequency, and found you.
Most of Leviathan's power resides in me, but a fragment escaped.
That gem was cast into the Dark Tide. If this is where things are at, that leads Leviathan is freed from the Sentinel's hold.
Or we can use me. Leviathan's
But that godhood has fused with you.
That's exactly how we trap it. When Leviathan awakens, if I offer my humanity, and if it's now...
And I suppose you know the cost.
I do. The Dark Tide can't read either one of our minds. Only we can do this. Discord Slayer.
When the time comes...
Then I shall leave the...
With the Sentinel's Sword of Divinity, We split her godhood from her humanity, leaving... Leviathan can't truly... Now that Kartetia has trapped its frequency? Even no apocalypse is ever. In this hunt, my part is to clear the... Maybe I'm gambling. People freeze up, but if there's even the slight... All I need to know. Worst case? But...
Some of us might use the word.
I can sense Augusta's Anchorstone. It lies beyond this well in the deeper realm of the dark. But the deeper we go, the stronger Leviathan's meant. This cassette tape is a rare find from Lohai Roy. It preserves your most innate frequency. Perfect for what's ahead. I don't know how it works, but it's...
Does the song have a name?
They're usually named after the one who recorded them.
So your real name is...
I'll tell you when this is all over. Call it a promise. A promise that we both make it back in one piece. If you're ready, let's go. You know how to use the Sentinel's original power, don't you? Then change the world if something gets in your way.
Why are there so many enemies here?
Leviathan's kingdom. It created them itself. Nothing more than empty husks.
What should we do? Should we avoid them?
No. We slay them all.
I knew you'd say that.
They need no mercy. Their rest awaits.
Down with the curtain!
Gotcha. I've come to send you to your grave.
A fresh face.
The flames are raw. Fight fire with fire.
Let's spring.
Behave now. The hunt ends here.
Time to go.
Devour. Filled in flames. Painted hellfire.
Devour them all.
Fight fire with fire.
Let's spring.
Rise from hellfire. Painted hellfire.
Devour them all.
I'll show you.
The gates of hell.
Behave now. Fading flames. Explode.
To hell with you.
Another Mortar Thrown at Oh, bring it on. This song is about to hit the chorus. Try my trigger. Enter Hell's Gate.
Scorched to
The flames are raw. Lock on. Ha! Just a scratch.
no time to lick your wound.
It's over.
Some faint melodies disrupted the rhythm. Try switching worlds. Finally, we've arrived. The true gateway to hell.
Shining with heart.
The dead grow tough if the journey...
Look at them. Not without Leviathan.
Ceaseless worship. Stripped of meaning or soul. From this...
Altogether more believers.
Even with the tape's help, we can't stay...
Right on tape. Silent.
Seems Chimera still commands some authority here.
Leviathan was right.
We're here again.
The Styx Lake. A myth once whispered in Septimont, now carved into reality by Leviathan. Those touched by the Tidespawn often begin to see things. There. Do you see it? At the edge of this underworld. That's the joke.
Through me.
No matter how Leviathan dresses it.
This lake.
The Styx Lake. Leviathan...
A crude imitation of the Sentinels. Nostalgic? No. What I carry is rage. A rage for vengeance.
This is where Chimera was born.
Born from the Fury. I've took Leviathan. Since then, our frequency.
Chimera was Leviathan's first Tidespawn. Don't expect nobility from him. He has the gift of wisdom, but at his core, he's still a tacit. That vengeance is what... These human freak Leviathan can do nothing.
We end Leviathan, we set them free.
Exactly. Look, the Anchorstone Augusta placed is no. The waters are dark with corruption. Trying to cross would only rouse the dark tide.
Wretched souls. As for you...
The Beholder finds no anomaly. If Leviathan based this underworld on the old tales of its made-up character...
Whence come?
We come by the highest will's command. By divine...
A vessel from the dead.
The old stories say Charon favors gold and jewels. If the living seek passage...
The accursed shoe. arrived.
That was surprisingly smooth.
I had the beholder on him the whole time. My instincts keep telling me something's off. We'd better stay sharp. The anchor stone is just ahead. Let's go activate it. Its energy has been reshaped by the dark side. We'll need the Sentinel's power to purify it before activation. Day of reaping. Huh. It's done. The terminal's comms should be restored. Let's contact Augusta.
Yes, we saw it. The anchor stone has been activated. Sooner than expected.
My family's potions are ready. But please, a word. It's been crafted from the Threnodian's venom. Outside the corruption's reach, it induces hallucinations, warping your senses and clouding judgment. If you aren't immediately entering the dark tide, I advise you all not to drink it.
Ground defenses are holding. And no major fluctuations in the dark tide for now. Everyone.
Wait! An intense frequency suddenly. It's moving towards the Western Front.
Is this the best the mighty gladiators of Septimont can offer? Grand finale deserves grandeur. How can such a dull act satisfy the audience? Yes! Now this is a scene fit for the final act.
Blades do not discriminate. Leave. This one's mine.
Oh, has Huanglong fallen so low, they now send a blind man to die?
Prisoner Scar of Jinzhou. Surrender now. One strike is all it would take to end you. Surrender, and you may be spared pain.
Oh, in an epic play such as this, I refuse an early exit.
My orders were to bring you back, dead or alive. I never planned on bringing you back alive. Your head belongs to me.
You're too late, defender of Guanlong! Beneath the dark tide, it stirs once more! All hope will be swept away!
You talk too much. Step forward. Rise. Behold this boy. Your life is mine to take.
Answer my call.
Off with you. Behold this boy. Refute.
All this time, your eyes fixed on the tide. Never once did you see the threat in the sky. Annihilation. Right on time!
To connect
Fraxidus really sent to
for Lova and Scar, no matter.
Trust them. Their will is stronger.
The Anchor Stone has...
Watch out!
Fret not. Soon your journey ends here. What is writ by fate shall not.
The Fraxidus must think highly of us. Even you're here. No wonder the Beholder couldn't read your frequency. I've seen many who can use There's only one person.
The chill I have slumbered. You are our own. The path.
You ferried us across only to back. The answer is plain to see. No one is going to stand in our way.
Regret that violence is not mine to seek.
Leave him to me. Go. Knock upon the gates of paradise, and let its bells toll through the dark to guide their way. I'll find a way. Once it's done, I'll catch up. Remember our promise? So long as one of us reaches paradise, hope lives on. Go!
Very well. Cabrera.
Looks like it's just the two of us now, Rover.
We can't give up. Not as long as there's hope.
Right. I'll fight by your side till the end. Look! The path to paradise is just ahead. We push through them. We're almost there. We'll make it.
None shall whisper. Dark Tide's influence is getting stronger. Are you all right, Abby?
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, I'll make it quick. More enemies.
The journeying paradise is just ahead.
Down with the curtain! Shadow, follow! Nowhere to hide. Abby's frequency is weakening. I can barely sense it.
Stop yapping. So dizzy.
Leviathan's whispers.
Come up. Come up.
These voices.
Nothing left. We're buried in ruins. Montelli's.
I tried to protect, but I failed them.
Maybe this is how it ends for the Forsaken. We all become its puppets.
No one answered my prayers, but my faith was always true. These, my songs, don't punish me. Can't hear them. Where did they go?
My head! It hurts. Can't take it. I'm sorry.
Abby!
A gladiator should die on the battlefield. My warriors. A ruler who stands alone is meaningless. To disappear again. This time, for nothing.
Enough!
Welcome, Rova. A pleasure to see you again. Oh, no need to rush toward the abyss in such haste. Avidius's story stirred sorrow and anger in your heart, I presume. By now, you must have realized that with that truth exposed, have you ever suspected that humanity's fate could also be the design of a higher being? A girl, born into a land ravaged by war. Tell me, why was she fated to stand against the divine and endure a second suffering? And that one born of Sonoro itself, designed to serve as the core of a hollow system? Who scripts such destinies? Who appoints such suffering? If fate cannot grant equal grace to all, if it cannot offer each soul a just and rightful end, then perhaps it is we who must tear the old script and become the authors of a new one.
No matter how noble your reason may sound, the crimes you've committed in Renacida are...
Oh, I care little for my own fate. I am but a small footnote in this grand repertoire. One day, my role too will end. And if that finale serves to bring the curtain down with... However, my moment on stage is...
You wrote Avidius and all of Renacida into it. You speak?
Certainly. We've invited you before. Unbound by Renacida's fate, and still you descend into the abyss alone. I know you bear up Overthrax Leviathan. You've never paused to wonder why it grows. Perhaps once Abby merges with Leviathan has longed the paradise should have descended as I had written. Still, we, as for Carter Thea. Yes, alas, now then, but... Life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that... And then...
I believe in them, just as they believe...
But what if...
What?
The special for now, take a brief rest. The stage is nearly set for your finale.
Was your true target all along.
Indeed. Another stalemate awaited her. And you, the Revenant, returned from the Dark Tide. You are the one chosen to end Leviathan in our script. I know the power you wield. Left unchecked, it unravels the fabric of our play. And so, I must still your steps here. Yet I confess, Galbrena, your growth has far outstripped what I foresaw. How many tacit discords have you devoured?
Do you count for one with a lifespan like yours? Surely you know more than most. So go on. Take a guess.
You risked all to save those who share no bond with you. To choose to protect is one thing, but to do so wielding power not born of mankind, that you should never have done. You must have felt it. The cold stares of those you saved. No gratitude. Only fear for that which they cannot understand.
So what? I chose this path, and I'll follow it.
Your frequency now intertwines with the tacit discords. The moment you crossed that threshold, the mortal world may offer still stand.
Ever since, I don't need it.
Should you?
Sound.
Mortal sight is too narrow to fathom our path.
So, you think you stand above? I only need one reason to take you down. You're in my way.
The tacit dis...
You hide behind borrowed faces. But me, I've never once doubted who I am. I broke Harpy, and you think...
Then so...
We're already there, Schwarzloch. This blood... It should be enough. My flames could never reach you before. But now... It's time you pay for your arrogance! The hunt... begins. May the flames light your way home. And here I thought, or did you miss something?
I wasn't.
I didn't command a hollow being.
Even if...
I know.
There was a battle near the journeying paradise.
Left. It's...
There is no path on the left.
Then I'll carve one out. Leviathan's presence is growing stronger. Flamewing won't last much longer in the air. The Beholder's mark is set. With Shadow Fiend's power, I can throw the Feather Blade to move to the target location. Gift wrap Prey mark. Time to end it in one shot. I'll use the Feather Blade to weave through them while shooting. That'll speed things up. Chimera! Tear the space apart! Just a scratch.
No time to lick your wounds.
Those ice legs stay dead forever. I see.
Sweet, sweet slaughter. I shall feast to my heart's content.
Stay sharp. All set to die? Your divinity is next.
Slow down. I must savor the exquisite taste of their agony.
Through here. Judgments come. I'm here to bury you myself. Almost there. Rover!
You are too late. The purest dark tide. Run all you like. Your child.
If I believed in fate.
You think that little flame can...
I know it's not enough.
You intend to unleash the tacit discord. Those savage frequencies alone want to...
I tamed them once. I can do it if saving her means we... I'll risk it all. My will. My everything.
Lunatic!
Let's see whose fire burns hotter. Don't tell me...
Everything you have fought to keep will burn to ash.
Then let it burn! Time to make a choice again. Either way.
I called on you time and again to unleash. You would risk everything.
I would. No matter the cost.
Just as I foresaw, she arrives to save you from the abyss. A fleeting spark, kindled by all she... What awaits you now? And step onto the deserted stage you are...
How much time has passed? No path to take. No way to go. Wait.
Death, those you but farm one day.
I will not forget them.
You've changed from who you once were. Still stubborn, as always. Now, you fear that losing what you have has made you weak. Go on then. Your destination lies just ahead. When the bustling stage quiets, all who played a part in your fate will take their leave. Only you remain for the final bow. From beginning to end, you've always walked alone. That is the truth you cannot escape. Abby's condition was written into our script long ago. Even if you strike Leviathan down, Abby can no longer serve as the vessel to seal Leviathan's essence. Only one variable slipped past our design. Her. The Revenant returned from the dark tide. She could have bridged your failing forces and brought Leviathan to its end. But the moment she gave up, your downfall was written. Hope scattered like ash. Oh, harbinger of the dark tide. You can save no one. What follows in your wake is ruin, and ruin alone. Not fond of how the story ends, are we? Well, fortunately, you always wanted to be the—
Shut up, you noisy pest. You don't buy his nonsense, do you? In the flesh. Took a few tricks, but I made— This is your mindscape. Everyone I've seen many places, but nothing quite like this. It must mean a lot to you.
But I saw Carlotta, Brant, everyone. And you. You were all just like in that illusion I had before.
Leviathan preyed on your deepest fear of losing the ones you care about. The ones who seem the strongest often fear loss the most. That's how Leviathan slips in. By exposing our pain to the light. If you let it take hold, you'll never break free. In the end, your mind and body will be devoured, dismantled, reshaped and assimilated. It's no better than death. So, you could say this place hangs between life and death. Your friends are here too, each of them fighting their own demons. But Can you feel this?
Yes, it's warm and real.
There. Look up. When I hunt, I often travel through the night. The darkness is thick, but faint stars hang above to guide me. But those stars don't shine for me. Long before I even looked up, they'd already been watching over the sky. Leviathan has underestimated human resolve. To me, these gravestones, they're signposts left by the living for those still fighting. Like stars destined to burn out, they refuse to stop shining until the very end. There's always someone in the dark, giving their life to light the way and pass hope to those who follow. That's why you and I, we don't stop moving forward. Sometimes, all it takes is the first step. That's enough to light the way for others. And maybe one day, they'll be the ones lighting the way for you. I don't know your past, but I do know the future you want isn't one of death. Being scared of losing this isn't where it ends. But before that, take a look behind you. You've come a long way, changed a lot of lives. That's your past, but it's also your strength. Take this spark with you. Take the step through darkness into the light. No, we will be right behind you.
New allies born from the perils of the high seas.
Good
What
people
better
have
way
their
to
wishes
begin
fulfilled.
an
Heroes appear in a time of crisis. Justice triumphs over evil, and united friends are under
The Codex reminds us, it is not the lighthouse that guides us through the storm to safety, but our own eyes fixed on
The
shore.
difference, though, is that you are a blade. A weapon that can break
Like I
the
said, we seize control.
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning.
A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade.
Even if one day you meet defeat, remember this. Those you've helped will never let you face it alone.
I've been thinking. Our final fate might already be written, but how we walk that path is up to us. We as humans are meant to carve
A
our own
civilization's glory is forged by generations of brave souls. It was never meant to be one person's memory.
The waves of resistance shall never cease. Mankind will not be oppressed.
Power to write our fate has always been ours. Even without guidance, even when divinity falls silent, civilization will find its own way.
Have no role in Renacita's destiny.
You have no reason to carry on this fight. We carry the Dark Tide's memories.
We command both light and shadow. Did you really think you could stand against us alone?
Steel yourself. Defy the prophecy. Rise above fate again. If the road ahead is dark, then let this soul
be the spark that lights the night!
Well said.
You are not alone, because we are here with you. Where the dark night ends, lies the blazing sun. We all made it, Rover.
Don't worry. It's just... As for that Grand Architect, the spirits will guide him to the other shore.
She burned her own life force to help you. Only by overclocking was she able to break through the Dark Tide's illusion. Her true forte has always been inside her. And as her blazing will became overclocked flames that seared away the corruption of the tacit discords and the Dark Tide, it awakened her forte. I took on some of the cost of her overclocking. I admit her insolent gamble paid off again.
She saved me, but you saved her.
Maybe it wasn't really a gamble this time. I knew you wouldn't stand by and let me die.
Then slay Leviathan and prove I was right about you.
Finally recognize me, Augusta?
I almost didn't. You've changed a lot. But the warmth in that resonance ability, that I could never forget.
Glad to see we both stayed true to who we are. But we can catch up later. For now, how did you all make it here?
Just as we were about to take the potion and enter the Dark Tide, the Fraxidus triggered its surge. Leviathan pulled us into its illusion.
But the echoes swallowed by the Dark Tide protected us. They bought us the time we needed to drink it.
anchors of Renacida can sense human frequencies. When we reach out in hope, they answer us with hope.
But even with their help and the potion, we're still far from our goal. We fought through the illusions, but we still need an anchor to open a path to the journeying paradise.
I have an idea. If Leviathan found its anchor of reality to summon the Tidespawn into our world,
We follow suit and find an anchor of hope to find a way out of the world of the Dark Tide.
And who better for that than you, Rover?
Even in the depths of despair, you held on to hope. That unwavering faith makes you worthy of being our anchor of hope.
and the unbreakable tether we share is what led us to you.
The Dark Tide showed us your memories. We know that Kartathea planned her own death to plant humanity into Leviathan.
Her mind is asleep inside Leviathan's anchored body. If we can wake her, our chances of beating the Threnodian will grow. Let Abby rest for now. When the
So that's...
Yes. But now I've got backup. Neither they nor the Threnodian can stop us. Cristoforo thought his script was...
Defeating the Threnodian is what we all seek. That
Leviathan twisted.
But now, the fate it's forced upon us is ours to shatter.
As long as we hold on to our shared faith and hope, Leviathan will never win.
It's time to break open the gate and burn this false paradise to the ground. That's the Threnodian's chrysalis, Leviathan's gestation pod. It's expanding the rift, bleeding into our world. Temporal distortions! Watch out! Gift wrap prey. I thought dividing us would make us easy prey.
Then it thought wrong.
Everyone, pay attention to those cocoons summoning monsters. They are linked.
All cocoons cleared on my side. How's it looking for you?
Mission accomplished, Captain.
Very well.
Quickly and swiftly.
Child's play. We handled it ages ago, obviously.
Annihilation!
Behave now. Ha! Rise from hellfire! Careful. The platform is collapsing now that the cocoons are gone.
Lorelei.
She just stabilized the distortion. Let's move.
What about the others?
We're good! The Lioness of Glory, the Dragon of Dirge.
All right, let's all meet up.
Mortals must seek salvation. Mortals must follow a uniform creed. Now, Righteous One, open the gate to ascension.
You are not her. Reveal yourself, Leviathan.
I am the beginning and the end, the first breath and the final sigh. I have ever been Renacita's sole divinity. By my gospel alone didst thou arise, united and reborn. And now thou dare lift thy hand against me. Fleur-de-Lis, once more the crown is thine. Return to my embrace. Now, faithless heretics, kneel and receive thy judgment. Imperator's power is mine to command.
This is Imperator's power of separation.
How can this be?
This vessel carries the frequencies Leviathan split from its body. Every blow we land here wounds Leviathan itself.
So long as we stand, we can still bring Cardathia back.
I am the Tempest! The wicked will face judgment.
I am the beginning.
You are safe with me.
Shall be.
Your turn, Augusta!
My blade calls! Gotcha! I've come to send you to your grave.
A fresh face.
The flames are all. Painted hellfire!
Devour them all.
Wind calls, waves follow. Waves rise, judgment strikes. The wicked will face the spirit of the devil. Behave now.
My paradise shall come!
By my trigger, enter Hell's Gate!
Scorched to earth.
Rise from Hellfire!
Well, that's unexpected.
Is no
Passing. Wind howls, unfettered by bounds. Tempest of flashes.
Dance hall! Your captain's got your back.
Not what I'm watching.
Annihilation.
hear my decree.
Watch frequencies!
I'll handle it.
Thank you, everyone. It worked. I'm back!
Fleur-de-Lis, wilt thou cast aside thy godhood once more?
I stand here in the name of humanity. If my humanity alone can't sway you, then we will defeat you together.
Thou dare pit mortal will against the divine. Well, behold, the deepest abyss of despair.
People of Renacita, please hear my call. Unite with all your will and hope.
The fate of Renacita is mine to decree!
Even the Threnodian's chrysalis turned into a weapon. So you're ready to take a final stand. Ha! Too bad! That won't bring us down!
The light of hope has pierced the dark tide. Leviathan, your doom is inevitable.
My ghost shall resound across the tides for eternity!
Still trying to corrupt us with your whistle.
Wait. It's the people of Renacita. They're singing for us. Even in the depths of despair, the song of hope echoes. Hear it well, Leviathan. This is your requiem.
No matter the suffering, our courage carries us onward. This is the hymn of humanity!
Insolence! My will suffereth no defiance!
Listen to the music in the dream.
This is my kingdom!
Every crime you've committed will be answered in full!
Our trial isn't yours to shape. No matter how great your power, do not presume to claim our future.
For infinity, we will tear your delusions and drag you down from your hollow throne!
In the name of Imperator, be gone!
My power! My
Awaken from the dead.
Your form is shattered, and your fate is sealed.
This time, fate will flow to the future we have anchored.
Watch closely, Leviathan! This is the
you now be bound by the weight of humanity's hopes.
Abraxas! Why hast thou betrayed us?
It's trying to absorb the dark tide. I'll split the gem from its physical form. Time to finish this.
Our paths were never truly opposed. One day, they shall cross again. Remember this. We were once your wastelands. Righteous one reigns the night. Within it lies the will of every primus of the Order, from Napoli II to my own resolve and atonement. Let its light banish this final darkness. Renacita will surely know a lasting dawn.
This calamity ends here. For good.
That Primus got what he wanted. He fulfilled the fate he desired for Renacita. The Threnodians' creatures have been defeated. They never broke through our defenses. With the dark tide now receding, it seems that all is resolved. I only played a small part. It was the courage of these warriors that truly held the line. Now that you have returned safely, I'll continue with my mission.
Scar from the Fraxidus. Did he escape again?
Unfortunately, yes. I see you didn't catch the mastermind either.
That Cristoforo got away. But don't worry, I will hunt him down.
That Fraxidus. The calamity has passed, but our city-states are weakened. We must rebuild, recover. We cannot join this hunt.
Survivors deserve more attention than criminals who deserve to die.
Rest assured, we're not forgetting this transgression.
Thank you, heroes of Renacita.
Is that Cartathia's voice? Hey! Cartathia! You're welcome!
I'm back to myself now. Let's meet in Raccoon City, righteous one.
Defeating Leviathan was just the start of Renacita's new era. there's plenty of cleanup work ahead for everyone.
Each day to come holds more hope than the last.
Septimont will have many matters demanding our attention. Raguna will be no different.
Leave Septimont to us. Raguna's problems, well, they're looking a lot more complicated than ours.
Once everything is settled, will you come home to Septimont City?
I will.
We will meet again, heroes.
Phoebe.
Huh?
Is everything all right? You looked like you were somewhere else just now.
Oh, I was just thinking how the Blessed Maiden's voice sounded just like the heavenly voice during the Carnival. So, I was wondering about the Sentinel's messages we heard before. Was it? Do you think their advice, consume healthy food, such as the Loris salad? Huh?
This calamity has passed. But now Raguna must face a harsh truth. Primus Fenrico gave his life to stop the Dark Tide, and the Sentinel is gone. For the Ragunesi, what fills their hearts now is likely sorrow and uncertainty. But at the same time,
Lady Carlotta, we've finished tallying all our losses. Here's the full report for your review.
Thank you. Secure all salvageable relief supplies first. The remaining personnel should assist the Phasaelias in treating the wounded.
Rosemary has already dispersed the family's medicine in mist form. Thanks to that, treatment has been smoother than expected. The injured will be tended to shortly.
Repairs on the Genesis Nexus are still underway, but some damaged common echoes are already operational again.
Leave the residual dark tide frequencies to me.
All right, crew, come lend a hand.
Pero's got a whole mountain of tools over here. Like this rapid adhesive gun.
If you're having trouble restoring the damaged buildings, Mr. Fulmin and I can help using our fortes.
If Imperator were here, they'd be happy to see this.
Imperator once said, "Let the winds of the past depart. The ships of this new era no longer need their guidance. No longer shall scroll and prophecy bind, but by humanity's will shall a new era be forged." I've now truly returned from the dead.
Blessed Maiden!
Please, just call me Cardathea. Renacita's divinity is no more, and with it, the Blessed Maiden chosen by the Divine. Phoebe, your faith in the Sentinel has never wavered, nor has it been blind. It stems not from obedience, but from a deep belief in their deeds and ideals. Imperator once led the displaced to these isles, yet what allowed the Ragunasi to stand firm upon the sea was not divine favor, but their own efforts. The statue in the city was built in their likeness, but it was the people who gave shape to the faith it stands for. Faith once united us. It was also what drove us to seek liberation. The path of civilization is never fixed. It shifts with what's being demanded at present.
And it's the people of a civilization who decide what they demand.
As it was in the beginning, and ever shall be. Everyone has their tasks to do.
I want you to have this, Phoebe. Imperator entrusted me with this relic. Within it is Renacita's past, and its future.
Renacita's future? Oh, but it's empty! Where is the recorded future?
The future is already in your hands.
I see. Thank you, Rover.
From now on, perhaps I no longer need to hide who I really am. So, I'll join in rebuilding Raguna too.
Sign me up.
Disaster recovery in Raguna City is nearly complete. Thank you so much for your help, Rover.
You're welcome. By the way, Phoebe, have you seen Galbrenna?
Miss Galbrenna? When she finished up here, I think I saw her heading to Margarita's restaurant.
Wind guide me.
Hello. I'll have one fantastic fizz and freeze gelato. Extra large. Thanks. They say if you mix mint, viscum berries, mastic nuvola, and cream in just the right proportion, you get a gelato that's not only packed with flavor, but sharp and cool enough to clear your head.
Okay. But how are you feeling with that thing in you? We've wrapped everything up here. Best we get to the Black Shore soon.
Everything's fine. Chimera's keeping it stable. Nothing to worry about for now. Though ever since I absorbed that essence, Chimera has been grumbling non-stop about craving something cold.
I said nothing.
Hey, I'm human too, you know. I'm allowed to want good food. Never mind, let's go.
Abby, time to dig in.
I've been dying for this.
Miss Margarita, one extra large Fortiastic Fizz and Freeze gelato, please. Thank you.
Right away. You helped Renesita through its darkest hour. Now it's my turn to make sure our heroes eat and drink like royalty. Here you go. Double the scoop on the house. Unlimited refills.
Oh. I can't manage this on my own. Want to split it? You don't have to carry it all yourself. Sometimes it's okay to lean on someone else. Wasn't that your line? So, one side each.
Ugh, finally full. I think it's time for a nap.
Oh, one wish fulfilled. All right, time to head to the Black Shores.
Yeah, their ship should have docked by now.
He's the leader of the ghost towns. Strong, ruthless, not someone to cross lightly. I teamed up with him once while hunting in the new Federation. He tried to recruit me, but I'm used to working alone, so I turned him down. They've got quite the network. I got that LEM terminal through their channels.
He seems intimidating, but I think he's alright. He did join the fight to protect Renesita after all.
If you ever find yourself in the new Federation, you'll probably get to know him better.
Well now, Rover! Looks like Renesita's been tied up with a neat little bow. The other Bloom Bears have already headed back to rest. They burned through every drop of strength out there. Once we've handed out the Threnodian's gem to Tethys, I might even allow myself a few hours of real sleep.
If it weren't for the Black Shores, we'd have been completely ensnared by Leviathan's schemes. On behalf of the people of Renesita, please accept our deepest gratitude.
This is what the Black Shores does. We're just glad we earned our keep.
This might be the first real conversation we've had since everything ended. Thank you very much, Galbrenna. It's a shame I'm not able to absorb the Threnodian's gem. Not in my current state.
It would throw your power completely out of balance. Better to leave it with me. And really, I couldn't have done all this alone. Everyone played their part.
Still, if you hadn't come to kill me, we never could have pulled it off.
Honestly, pulling off a fake assassination in front of two powerful, luckily, with a clear target, there's all...
What? No praise for my performance. I was planning to use this whole affair as a play for next year's Carnival. Would you like to join us, Galbrenna? The Sentinel once said, they didn't want the people to mourn their passing with sorrow. What they truly wished to hear were songs and laughter. We'll be inviting our friends from Septimont too. I do hope you'll all come, including you, Righteous One. Then it's settled. If you dare skip it, I'll drag you there myself. But for now, it looks like it's time for goodbyes. At least for now.
The Order will soon elect a new Primus. From now on, Raguna's affairs will no longer be decided by the Order alone. Instead, the Montelli and Phasalia families will help to guide decisions, together with the voice of the people.
We will begin addressing the wrongs the Order has committed. Raguna's future belongs in the hands of its people. It will be led by their shared will.
Our family will also continue expanding Renacita's overseas trade routes. Perhaps one day we'll cross paths again in a distant land.
And should you ever return to Renacita, know this. You will always be our most honored guest and dearest friend.
Not just us, but these little echoes too. We'll hold this bond close. Always.
If you ever visit any fascinating places, promise you'll tell me all about it. I'll turn your adventures into verse and have them sung across Renacita.
Rover, remember not to overdo it. Eat when you're supposed to. And don't forget, life is meant to be enjoyed.
To meet and to part is a part of life. So please accept this blessing I offer in my own name. May your eyes always shine bright with clarity, and may love and light guide you on every step of your journey.
This wide, free world has always been your stage. Wherever you go, I believe you'll always shine as its brightest star.
See, Augusta? Told you we'd make it in time. Septimont's mess is mostly sorted now. The Senate can deal with the rest. We don't do rush goodbyes around here. No matter how far, we had to come send you off.
You, my fellow warrior, are someone worth chasing. Yes, we've been chasing victory all along. But with you, it feels like victory itself was itching to catch up. Next time we meet, you'll be even stronger. As will I. I'll be a gladiator who can stand toe-to-toe with you.
Your strength comes from deep in your heart, unshakable and selfless. It shines above Septimont and reminds everyone what being a hero truly means. Fighting by your side has been an honor. By the eternal blazing sun, your name will be remembered in Septimont forever. This world will never forget what you've done for us, Rover.
And don't go forgetting us either, got it? We're throwing a huge celebration in Septimont for this victory, and the Aragonese will be there too, so you'd better show up.
It's Cetus the Tidebreaker. Are you here to see our captain off too? I remember the moment we met her like it was yesterday.
Maybe it's more than just a farewell. I think the Tidebreaker wants to escort you on your journey.
So, till we meet again.
Till we meet again, Rover.
How's everything going?
Good news and bad. The Threnodian's gem has been successfully contained. Tethys is already running a full power analysis as we speak. However, the gem we've recovered was incomplete. We're still investigating the cause. But look, successfully containing a gem infused with the Threnodian's power? No small feat. It's already a huge step forward in our fight against the Threnodian and the Lament. If the Threnodian is truly bound to civilization, who's to say another one won't return to Rinascita in some new form? Still, even if that happens, it won't be reclaiming this piece of its power. That gives us a window to prepare. Rinascita, the land of echoes. If tacit discords can be manually converted into echoes and become tools to fight the Lament, then maybe the Threnodian might also be something we could transform. Heck, maybe even utilize. But that's all theorizing best kept to caffeinated hours. For now, we'll need to wait until Tethys completes its analysis before drawing any conclusions.
Well, I'm glad it helped. I'll be on my way then.
Hey, Rover. She's got real skill. Moves like she's already part of our rhythm. This kind of synergy doesn't come knocking twice. What do you say?
Everyone in the Black Shores has made it their mission to stand against the Lament. Our goals are the same, and we've been walking the same path from the start. I know you're not the type who likes being tied down by titles, but just remember this. You're not fighting it alone. So... This flower marks you as one of us. Whether you join us or not, if you ever run into trouble out there, the Black Shores will have your back.
I see. I'll take it then. Oh, one more thing. My last terminal gave out after I used it too much. Think the Black Shores could lend me a new one?
Lend? Please. You break it, you come get a new one.
Thanks. Well then, till next time. Angel. That's my real name.
Angel? Huh. Such a beautiful name. Hmm?
Hold on a sec. You're not planning to jump into the sea, are you? I could get you a boat!
Don't worry about her. Nothing's stopping that one. No storm, and no raging sea.
You do love to make a person wait, don't you? Still, breaking me out right under Mingting's nose without setting off a single alarm. Delicious. Tell me, how did you come up with that little idea?
Let's just say it was inspired by the Somme Noir. Imagination, after all, remains humanity's sharpest blade.
As the dark tide spread and I was pulled in deeper, the mark of the dark tide you left in me allowed my frequency to merge with it.
Of course. And through Leviathan's power, I was able to read that frequency and depict you back into reality. Leviathan's power of assimilation blurs the line between imagination and existence, turning fiction into fact. But of course, none of it would have worked until Leviathan slipped the Sentinel's leash and reclaimed the reins of the Dark Tide.
It cost more time than I'd have liked, but everything unfolded exactly as you scripted. Such precision, such devotion. Bravo.
A trial, nothing less. Civilization's infancy must come to an end. So long as humanity remains cradled in the Sentinel's arms, it will never walk, let alone evolve. That is why I wrote this final act. And those who cannot transcend their limits and overcome their lesser natures will remain imprisoned by their own making. Well, such souls deserve no salvation.
No souls deserve salvation. Why even try? This world was born from chaos and exists in disorder. The only winning move is to be worse, wilder, to out-chaos the chaos. Every noble act of salvation only makes chaos hungrier. You want to destroy to save, but me? I want to save to destroy.
You sound disappointed in how this story ends.
Did I say that? Your stories have always been a treat. Screaming crowds drowning in despair, a world tearing at the seams. Every collapse, every unraveling. Chef's kiss. If they cannot overcome the pain, then let them fall straight into the ending I want. An eternity of chaos and suffering. That's why I chose to work with you, dear playwright. Speaking of which, quill bearer who toys with hearts, your sins weigh as heavy as mine. Tell me, where will your ending play out?
It has already been written into the script. But until I reach it, as long as breath remains in me, I will haunt the stage like a phantom. A reminder that one must always look forward. Sharpen thyself and temper thy soul.
Oh, Rover wasn't wrong about you. You really are a cruel, extreme man. Sometimes I think you might be even more insane than I am.
Insanity, reason, or something in between. All our choices born of free will, and only through free will can we defy the surging tides of fate. That is why we both seek to change it. For beneath such tides, no one is content to remain merely a humble servant.
You lost the gem I entrusted to you, Christophora.
Forgive me, but haven't we already seized what we truly desired? You see, even the beyond forged from Leviathan's power couldn't endure. It fell short of the perfection you long for. But if you wish to try again, I remain at your service.
Tell me, how much of it remains within you?
Not much, but enough to make use of.
I fulfilled my promise to complete your finale. Let this be the last note of our symphony.
As you wish. My sincerest gratitude for your wonderful performance, Lady Frolova. May you find the strength to create the beyond you once envisioned.
If this world truly cannot change, perhaps I will seek a new path for myself.
Huh. Would have thought someone as stubborn as she would learn to adapt. But, Grand Architect, are you really going to let her walk off and do as she pleases?
Of all of us, you are the last one with any right to judge her for following her whims.
Judge? You wound me. I'm far more faithful to my indulgences than she ever was. No. I just want to tag along and add a few more flourishes to her symphony.
There are still greater matters that demand your attention. Though our roads diverge, our ideals remain as one. In the end, they all lead to the same place. Separation is but the prelude to possibility. All so that humanity may cross that final gateway into eternity. Our goals in Jinjo and Rinasita have been fulfilled. A Threnodian's resonator, an artificial Threnodian, and a second resonance awakening. We now possess both the knowledge and the means. Next, it is time we turn our gaze to our accomplishments in Lahai Roy.
Let me be there for everyone as we head